Hello and welcome to Electricians Monday Club with your fantastic, beautiful young host, Nicholas, other gorgeous man, David Savory, and unfortunately Sam's here as well.
How rude. And you're not that young, mate. I hate to tell you,
30,
35
I
soon.
am. I could be both of your children's
You're
children.
35.
I'm 30 and still have the skin and texture and everything of possibly a 21-year-old.
Relax, okay? I've seen
Right.
you in real life. So we've got an announcement to make, haven't we, Nico Bundo?
We have, Mr. Sam. This will be, as of right now, my last Monday Club.
It will be, mate. Yeah.
Well, I'm holding up. I'm hanging up the microphone. Me and Sam talked about it for a couple of months now, haven't we?
Yeah, and cards on the table. It's just we're both really struggling with it.
Yeah,
As you well know, Nick's not been on here for almost a month now.
I think a month. Yeah, because we it was only planned to be 2 weeks because you had other stuff scheduled in, and then I know things have been messed up your end with it. We were meant to do this last week, and I don't know why we didn't. But
Someone didn't pick up the phone.
I was ready to do it last week. We even spoke on the way back, but I've took on another YouTube. Sam's going to take credit for this. I've started doing an extra video a week, which is taking up a lot of my time. And as commitments stand with work, family life, and everything, I don't really have time for this anymore as it stands. And on top of it, me and Sam, like we've said in previous episodes, we're running out of stuff to talk about.
It's tough. It's tough as well, and it's like you might think it's easy to schedule because it's like an hour a week, but it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's an hour. We've both got to find an hour that we can both do it, and then we've got.
It doesn't clash around Love Island for Sam because he gets very precious about that.
I don't watch Love Island.
Well, what did you say earlier? You texted me that picture of that girl that's in the villa that says she's getting voted out tonight. I was like, what the hell are you on
girl?
about? Don't lie.
See, this is what Nick does, right? This is what Nick does. Just so as we're very, very aware here, right? I come up with good ideas, and he takes them for himself and tells me that he invented them.
Right. Let's set the record straight. Dave, just listen to this a second and give me your opinion.
What I'm doing is listening.
I've watched. Sorry, mate. Yeah, give us a second. I watched Asheville for over a year. I've liked his video concept, and I said to Sam, "I'm going to try and branch out and do other stuff." I said, "I'm going to try and do a video a week. What do you think?" Sam went, "That's a great idea. You should try this, and this." And I did completely ignore Sam. Just did my own way anyway. And the next conversation, your weekly videos are doing very well. You're welcome. I was like, what? He said, yeah, I gave you that idea. I pushed you in that direction. You're welcome. And once again, Sam is taking credit for something he did not do.
I definitely did. And see, this is one of the reasons that, it's annoyed me, to be honest with you, because I basically made Nick and I've sort of done all this stuff and, it's just ungrateful. But enough about that for a minute.
We have a man that's dressed up as a unicorn. Oh no, it's a party hat.
Yeah, it's party hat because you're leaving.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Yeah.
I'm dressed up for the party. I've got my beer and I've got my party hat on, and
so
far it's a bit of a damp squib, isn't it? Is it?
Sorry, mate.
Very rude, Savo. What I will say is this week we're going to do something a little bit different.
We are,
because it's Nick's leaving party,
and it was my idea.
It was, but Savo's drinking again. Listen. Do we have any electrical content that we want to talk about? Because I've got a little bit to go.
Me and Dave are saving it because I'm going to Dave's tomorrow. We're going to do an electrical video together, so we're not gonna waste.
I don't know. I don't know if it's electrical. I think we're just going to do what we're doing here and have a bone on camera.
It's just going to be a chinwag.
So Nick, you've been bumming about a bit lately, haven't you?
I've been here, there, and everywhere. Adam's on holiday, as people might see from the videos. I thought, and I said this to you, I thought I was going to really struggle just being by myself and being alone, which sounds really sad and soppy to everyone. But from having Adam now for nearly 3 years every week, obviously over holidays, but even when we were both on holiday or whatever, we always talk to each other. But I've been really good, to be fair. I've been really productive. I tried to not to work, and I've ended up going to work almost every day by myself. But I've had headphones in, I've had podcasts, been speaking to Dave quite a lot when I've been doing nothing, and other people, seeing Mikey, just visiting around a bit. So yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. Still earned some money, still done some jobs, still ticking over. So it's been all right, mate.
It's great when you're your own, isn't it? I love it when Nigel's off.
Yeah,
it's bliss.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I finally got, because Adam now gets forced to listen to podcasts when we're like driving for over an hour to see jobs. And it's weird because normally if we start talking, I'll pause it and then we'll talk about the podcast. And there's one time the other day I paused it and went, he's not there. Play. But yeah, no, it's nice. It'd be nice to have him back, but it's been a change where I can, if he goes away again on holiday, which he's already planning, I can just go, all right, so I can just carry on a normal week now instead of crying about it.
Is he having a dirty week on like a Spanish beach or something?
He's in Tunisia for 2 weeks, living his life. Yeah.
Who's he with?
His missus. All you can eat, all you can drink, swim at bars, 24-hour.
We know what he's eating, don't we?
Tuna.
He's eating out every night, I'm sure. Lucky bastard.
But do you know what? My first holiday abroad with Amanda was to Croatia, all-inclusive holiday in Croatia. And she still says to this day, you went away all-inclusive and you stayed all-inclusive. Like you,
since then, yeah.
Yeah. I literally haven't stopped putting on weight. But until recently, been training hard, been dieting hard. So yeah, I'm on that bandwagon at the moment. But last week I got so run down. I don't know if you can tell. I've got 4 cold sores in a row.
Ooh.
In one day.
That's unfortunate. Never had one.
Does that make you a cold sore pussy? Because I was saying about my COVID last week. You called me a COVID pussy. Are you a cold sore pussy?
No, so Savo's like, oh, I've got some after effects from COVID, and I'm like, oh, you're one of them COVID pussies that got it properly, and like, I had it for like a day, and I was fine, and I'm fat.
Powered through, didn't you?
76% of people that got bad COVID were fat.
Well, there you go.
Well, thanks.
So I'm definitely not a COVID pussy then.
Right, okay. Should we just get on? What do you want to talk about electrical wise?
Some
itching to go.
What? No, I don't know. What was we talking about? Here's a question, and I posed it on Twitter this week, right? So I'm starting.
Would you rather?
No, it's not a would you rather. Definitely not a would you rather. What it is, right? So I started on a job, and it's twofold, right? So I started on this job, and I've got myself a bit of a reputation for doing fuse boards and intake rooms locally, because that's all I've really done since I've been down here. That's the loudest car in the world just driven past, and I've just got a bit of a reputation for doing it. Anyway, I was on one job. The MD come round and he saw my fuse board and he saw all the labelled up armoured on piranha nuts and all that, and he took a photo and he sent it round to all of his workers. This is how I want it done. So, you know, blowing my own trumpet a bit. Anyway, go to another job, and the guy there, he wanted me to do it a different way. So I did it a different way, and it's all good. But I started getting some like funny things said to me about, I don't know if I should say this because I'm still working there. But anyway, I got some funny things said to me about, oh, that's the best job you can get. Why? I don't know why they've got you doing the boards. And I'm like, I don't really mind. Like, I'll do anything. I'll sweep up. It doesn't really bother me. And I wondered if this played into it, right? So I said hello to someone. I was like, hello, mate. I'm just going to help you do some wiring. Where do you need me? And he was like, my name's Stephen, not mate. And I was like, wow.
That was first impressions then, was it?
Yeah, so I was a bit like...
Prick? Stephen? Wind your neck in.
But
I say mate or bud or dude to everyone. I don't even know, even if I know your name. That's
you know the first thing I said was,
speak.
Sorry, mate. Here's the thing, right? I'm skint at the moment, so I can't really afford to have time off. I've had a load of time off lately, and blah blah blah. So usually I'd be like, mate, why don't you grow up, dickhead? Yeah. But I'm not in that mindset at the moment, so I was like, okay, dying inside. But leave a comment in the comment section. Am I right to feel a way about it? Is that rude, or is that just like some people don't like being called mate?
I get it. I get that. I understand it, but that's just
Dave,
the way I speak. What?
Was this the first time you'd actually spoken to
Yeah.
this chap? Because that's a bit off, isn't it? I mean, if you're going to speak to somebody for the first time, you're going to use some kind of generic term because you're not on familiar first name terms with them. And mates, I mean, it's a fucking work site. It's
I know.
you're not
It's
in
not
House of
like
Commons.
it's not like going up
on a
to the
job
Queen and
site.
going, "Hello, Mom. I mean, mate."
What you
Do you
do?
know what I mean? Like, it's weird. So,
Bit odd.
and I wonder if it's because I was doing a board and people put people's noses out. I don't know. I can't ratify it in my brain yet. Why that's a thing. And then, so yeah, it's really bugged me this week. It's really, really bugged me. I don't know how to handle it.
I'd have just constantly said it to him.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Where does that lead? Just hit the mic. Where does that lead? That leads to like a conflict, and then a conflict leads to bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you don't want to stir the.
So I'm trying to be friends about it.
Well, maybe you just go fair if that's what you want to be called. That's what you want to be called.
What I actually said was, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Listen, I don't know if I'm going to be able to help you with that because it's kind of the way I talk, but I'll do my best.
Yeah.
That was the end of it. But it wasn't the end of it in here. It's still bugging me. It's a week later and it's still bugging me.
I do it all the time to everyone. Mate, and just everyone's got, that's just the way I speak. And even a text, that's how I text you lot, dude, mate, thanks, bud. Like all that sort of stuff all the time.
Bro.
Yeah, actually, that's quite annoying. I'd like you to call me David from now on. And
I'll
stop
call
all this
you
fucking
something
Nancy.
extremely rude.
I tend to finish my text messages when I talk to Dave, old bastard.
Yeah, he keeps calling me. I said, Safe was listening the other day. I said, Dave keeps calling me old. Hello, old chap. Cool. Good chap.
Listen, but you couldn't say that to this Stephen, could you?
I would.
I would, and I would change it every time. So every time I speak to him, old chap, old fruit, old bean, old sport.
Stepen.
Slick.
Do it with the PH and the F.
Geezer.
And then the V. Steven. That change it every time. Sorry, what was it? Stepen?
But what I will say is his name's not Stephen. I
Oh.
changed it for confidential.
Names have been changed to protect the twat.
Under the GDPR Act.
What is it, Sam?
Well, I can't say. I
Text
just
it me, and I promise I won't say it on the podcast.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was one thing. Not really electrical, but just site based. A bit of nonsense that you reach on site. Completely out of my depth this week.
What are they making you do?
Wiring tube, lighting, but it's not straightforward. It's so you have your emergency lighting, you have your normal lighting, and then you have a backup lighting. So it's called essential and non-essential. So say there's a power cut, the generators kick in, and a couple of lights in each bay will light up. They're your essential lighting, and getting your head around how to wire that properly through tube in the way they want it done nearly broke me this week. Do you know what that means? Need more practice wiring in tube.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you need to drink alcohol. I thought that's where you were going.
No, mate. Look how fresh I look. Look, I'm 40.
Looking sharp, mate.
Fresh.
Oh, I mean, Sam. Sorry.
Yeah, listen. Don't call me mate. It's Sam.
Well, we're not after tonight. We can drop the charade of us liking each other, right?
Well, listen. Bye.
Take care now.
Bye.
How should we do this quiz? Like, I'm all here. I'm all ready.
Right, so we're going to do something different today. We're going to do the quiz of doom. It's 10 questions, general knowledge questions.
Okay.
Between Dave and Nick.
This is going to end well.
Are we going to do it one at a time? Or are we going to do them? You write down the answers and then we see who's right.
I think we do last time.
Yeah, do them all and then we'll compare notes.
Well, that's two different ways.
Oh, hang on. I was going to do a question, then we'll show the answer. Or Dave, do you want to do the whole quiz?
Oh, no, okay. We'll do it next one. It's Nick's show. I'm just here as party guest.
Yeah.
With availability when everybody else didn't have it.
Question 1.
Oh, look at all the people at Nick's party. Oh, it's just me and Sam.
Question 1. What nut is in the middle of a Ferrero Rocher?
Ooh.
Oh,
Question 2.
I thought we were doing an
Hang
answer, question and answer.
No, question 2. We'll do 5 and then we'll see.
This is going to make great radio, by the way.
Oh wow! Sorry, guys. Yeah, well, everyone can play along at home. Unless you're driving, then don't do that. Just say it out loud.
Right, well, I just had it and now you messed me up here. Right. Which planet is closest to the sun?
Nick's Googling this.
What is a baby rabbit called?
Oh, shit, I should know this. I've read Watership Down. Fuck, it's off.
What does LGBTQ stand for?
Oh, have I got to write it all out?
How am I supposed to know that? I'm old.
Right, and last one.
Hang on, I'm still on the G.
Right, ready?
LGB. Oh, I've got T.
Who is older, Jeremy Corbyn or Theresa May?
Ooh.
That is round 1.
A bit of a disaster today, you know.
Why?
Okay.
I was doing a job in Southern, which is ordinarily about 20 minutes away, but because Warwick District Council are a bunch of dickheads, they've got roadworks on top of roadworks.
Everywhere.
And temporary traffic lights on diversion routes. And yeah, whichever way you go, you're screwed. And I got home tonight, and this is why I didn't reply to your message, Nick. Nick was moaning I hadn't replied to his message. Got him tonight, and I was like, oh, fuck, where's my Macat? Where's my Macat? I'd left my Macat on site, and I had to drive all the way back out there at 6 o'clock to retrieve my Macat and come back again.
Cool story, bro.
cat.
Right, so, question 1.
I was worried it was going to be just gone forever.
Nick, what was question 1?
It was the Ferrero Rocher.
And what was it? And what was the nut in the Ferrero Rocher?
I've put walnut.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Hazelnut.
You are correct.
Good A. That
I
makes
hate-
up for my
I don't
cat
do
story
nuts.
that nobody appreciated.
No.
What was the second question?
Closest to
If
the
it wasn't for that, I'd be doing this podcast with my shit haircut on show, and then you'd be complaining.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. It can't be any worse than your COVID haircut.
That was fantastic.
That was a legit.
I might have to go back to that. I actually paid for a really shit haircut last time I went there. I actually tipped the guy as well because I felt sorry for him. So he must have been some kind of fucktard to cut my hair the way he cut it. I was just looking at the mirror thinking, I look like an absolute fucking knob end, and this guy's grinning
Yeah,
at
but
me.
I swear your wife
Here's a
cut your hair.
tip. And she can do next time because it's got to be better than what he could do. It's amazing what you can get for £8, isn't it?
Closest planet to the sun.
It's Mercury.
Mercury.
Right, you both got that. So that is 2-1 to Savo. What was the third question? I forget now.
Baby rabbit.
Lesbian, gay. Oh, no,
No.
shit. Hang on a second. Yes. The rabbits.
I've put a skid.
Okay. What is a baby rabbit called? Right, it's there.
I can't remember.
This might go down as the worst podcast of all time. How do you feel about that?
I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, it might be.
Sam, have you not got
Maybe an
answers there?
achievement.
A kit.
Shit, fucking hell. I knew that.
Skid was close.
A what?
A skid, like a skid mark.
Why would it be a skid though, Nick?
It was close to kit. I don't know. It just came into my head.
Do you know what?
Can I have half of
That
it?
is not a bad guess then.
Yeah.
It's still Savo's 2-1 on you.
Okay, go on then,
Yeah.
Dave. Go LGBTQ.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, queer?
No,
No.
Shit.
it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual questions, like questioning.
Wrong.
Question. You see?
No, it is.
It's wrong. You said transsexual. The correct answer
Transgender.
is transgender. Two different
Transgender.
things.
I've got it here. Trans.
No,
You
you
know
can't
what,
just
we're
say
gonna
trans. This is going to get us so demonetized.
On this.
You're both wrong.
I knew.
We should never ask the question.
Oh my god!
Can I say queer? Is queer a naughty word these days? I can't keep up with this stuff.
Listen, I don't even know why I asked this question. It's going to get us
You know
banned.
what?
Yeah.
I was saying to the missus today. Here's the thing: the Royal Horticultural Society tweeted this week that they were going to have some guest speakers, one of which is a drag queen, I think called Lady Garden or something. I mean, people were up in arms on Twitter about it. They were saying, why didn't you get a proper woman on to show this instead of someone in woman face, dressing up in woman face, and comparing it to blackface? And you're like, where do you go on the sort of woke scale of, if this person wants to dress up in this way and present themselves in this way versus this is someone appropriating something that they're not? It's just like it's a no-win situation. You just can't keep up with it. It changes dynamically.
I'm genuinely nervous about this conversation.
I genuinely think
it's got quite bad. I don't know why.
You should edit the question out and edit the answer out. Ask us one more question, and then we'll put it in.
No, it's staying in. Listen, it is what it is. It's lunacy. I don't know why.
It is what it is. And you know, it's not
a
like
legit question. I downloaded it from the internet. These are legit questions. I can't help you.
I'm more annoyed that I knew the answer and you've not given me the point.
Oh, what's it? So it's 2-2. Here's a deciding question.
Yes.
What was the question I asked?
Corbyn or Theresa May? How do you not know this?
Well, I've got to find. Look, there's 85 questions. There it is, right?
In this quiz?
Yeah, there's 85 questions in this quiz. And the answer is...
You may have to edit this bit out.
No, there's no editing. I don't edit. The answer is Jeremy Corbyn.
Fucking result. Ah, come on. Yeah.
So we need. All right. We need the deciding question.
No, you said 10 questions. Ask us 5 more.
No, this is the deciding question. All right, we'll do 5 more. Here's one. What is Scooby-Doo's real name? Or full name?
Neither of us obviously know that, so move on to what that would do.
Right, do a proper one. Read the screen, Sam, not your stupid question. Okay, what's Scooby-Doo's real name, Sam?
Scuba Doo.
Right, brilliant. Ask us a proper question.
Come on, that's a decent question. How many bones does a shark have? Come on. How many
closest wins, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we including the coccyx in this? And
why do you have to be so...
In a shark?
Upper spinal... Fucking hell. 437.
What? I thought we were doing the answers at the end.
No,
we're going to do them one at a time because that's long and I keep forgetting.
Right. I've put 120.
I can't find the answer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I gave up an evening for this.
People that have been offended by Sam for asking a question that he doesn't know the answer to.
I can't.
We just put it out there to everyone. We support everybody that's through this thing at the moment that other people do not like, and the questioning around it, and Sam's absolute idiocy that he can't even get the question right.
Right, we have to get a new question because I actually can't find the answer.
Oh, how many bones does a shark have? Google it.
If you know, let us know in the comments, for fuck's sake.
I can't find the answer. I think it's 720.
Oh, I was closer then.
I feel like it's 720, but I don't know.
How many bones does a shark really have?
Oh no, that's how many? One.
One?
Yeah. How many bones does a shark have? Look, it's right there, but I can't find the answer. How many bones does a shark have? 17.
Okay, I win. Cool. Dave, you're miles off, mate.
Right, so what's the score at the moment?
I've got
4-1. 4-3.
Yeah.
4-3. Right, okay. How many sides does a heptagon have?
Can't he ask us something on BS 7671?
Absolutely not.
It's coming. It's coming. How many
Sounds
sides?
like really is going to embarrass us.
How many sides does a heptagon have?
Hept.
I still can't find the answer to that either. Well, who does anyone have the answer?
I'm going to go 9.
No.
Dave? You said no. Now, what if Dave's answer was 9 as well?
How many sides, Dave?
It was 14.
Do you know what? That's not bad. It's 17.
Oh, I meant to say 17.
No,
yeah, same.
Right. Here's a better one. Ready? You two are terrible at this game.
Who knew?
What star sign would someone be if they was born on August the 24th? What?
My daughter's born on August the 14th. I don't know what fucking star sign she is.
Okay, I've got one.
Go on.
Is Cancer one?
Yes, it is, but it's not the answer.
I'm going to say Leo, but I think it's wrong because I think that precedes this one.
So what is it, Davo?
Well, I can't think of any, so I'm just going to say Leo.
No, it's
I know
Virgo.
the wife's Leo. Yeah.
You lot are terrible at this game. All right, here's an easy one. What is a Cockney rhyming slang? What is a dog and bone?
Oh, well, we both know that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Good on, Savo. Write it down. Nick, write it down. What does dog and bone mean? Show me your answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both got that right.
I nearly didn't get it.
Come on. Is he cheating? Dave, are you cheating?
No,
Dave's
I'm
not.
sitting here in my underpants.
Right. I know Dave's ain't gonna. No, we'll do one more then. We'll do one more.
Is this a Love Island one?
What is the smallest country in the world?
The trouble with general knowledge, you see, is I've got so much electrical shit in my head, there's simply no room for anything superfluous.
Superfluous. So what's the smallest country in the world?
Like words you don't understand.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer, Dave.
Monaco.
Nick?
Just say Monaco then, if it's right.
Monaco.
Well, you're both wrong. It's Vatican City.
That's
of course, yeah.
That's a country.
Yeah, man.
Why?
Because it's like its own thing, isn't it? It's where all. Listen, I can't even say what I was going to say.
Kid religion.
Right.
What did you just say, Dave?
Fucking religion.
All of us are getting religion.
Right. So, who would like some electrical questions now?
Go on then. Let's have some. So, off that score, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 out of 10.
Dave's too pissed.
I got 6 out of 10.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You've probably got 4 or 5 out of 10. I'll have you.
This is going well.
This is. Yeah.
Is there a difference between a fuse and a circuit breaker?
Yes.
What is the difference?
Well, I'll answer this because Dave already knows this. It's probably tattooed on the underside of his foot. A fuse can be used once, but a circuit breaker can be reset and used multiple times.
Yeah.
Are you going to say that, Dave?
Works for me.
Oh, for God's
Is that the answer? Is that what you're after?
Well, to be honest with you, I've only got the questions. But right, I've got it, right?
If we did know that one, we'd be pretty shit at our jobs.
Yeah. Right, I've got it. Are you ready? Question 1. Building A. This is a long question, bruv.
Oh my God, this is going to embarrass us.
A surge arrestor for a 480 volt electrical system requires a connecting conductor that is... I don't know what that means. This is the wrong one.
Okay, now.
Is this car crash?
This is eating me. This is my last episode. This is what you've done.
Oh, listen. Right, what did you expect was going to happen?
You told me you're going to organise a quiz. I thought that's a great idea. Thanks, mate. Because I asked you to.
I did.
This is the shit that I get. This is the thanks.
Did you not watch the
crap.
Skull War SGTV quiz that they did in lockdown?
Yeah, it was brilliant. Though.
Yeah, that went quite well, didn't it?
Oh, well, sorry, I'm not Skullmore. I don't have a whole team. I just have my... How rude. How rude.
Yeah, but you don't even have any fucking bones or any shark.
I know. Why don't you just get a quiz and print it off and just have 20 questions on a piece of paper?
I did that. Listen, I've got them here. I've got 85 questions. You want more questions? I've got questions for days.
Go on then.
Which UK city is Banksy from?
Not. What?
Which UK city is Banksy from?
Bristol.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Don't say yeah, because that's the sort of shit you should know, Nick. Because you're all like, oh, look at me, I'm trendy. I want one of them silly hoop earrings. And look, I've got a tattoo on my hand. Twit.
I haven't got a tattoo on my hand.
You have. You've got a lightning bolt.
That's on my thumb.
Still gay.
You got a tattoo
Can't say
on
that.
your thumb.
Can't say that, Sam.
Look, we've already offended the LGBTQ.
I haven't.
Community.
Whoa.
I haven't. I'm sorry about that. It's just my. I don't give a shit what someone's sexuality is. It's not my business to know. Yeah. Why should I know?
Let them do them. We'll do us.
Right. Here's a question. It's not really technical, but this is a question everyone should know, and I know the answer to this already. Who invented the World Wide Web in 1990? Dave, you don't say nothing. Nick, what is your answer?
What was it? One person?
Basically, there's one person who takes the credit for it. 3, 2, 1. It's not Elon Musk. Right, that's the sort of dumb shit
I don't know.
Come out with. I don't know. Bill Gates, Elon Musk. I don't know. That's what she would say. And
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah. Right. Savo, who invented the internet in 1990? And you lot should know this. I know this.
I was born in 1992.
You should still know it.
Go on then, Dave.
You see, I do know this, but his name currently escapes me. He's British. He's a sir. He's been knighted.
He has?
Oh, is it Sir David Beckham?
I'm going to punch him. If you was there, you get punched for this.
Yeah, whatever, little boy.
Listen, I felt your strength and you was found wanting. Remember that day. Wow. That's the legit reason Nick's leaving, is because he felt my strength, realised he's inferior, and had to.
So Tim Berners-Lee.
You are correct.
Oh, whatever.
So I sent it to long-term processing, and it just came back with the result.
Do you want some 18th edition questions? So I can do them.
Go on.
I think it was more that he invented the hypertext transfer protocol, which was the basis for the World Wide Web, as opposed to...
that's what I was thinking about earlier.
The wider net, where there's already an ARPANET system that universities have been using for a good 20-odd years beforehand.
Lovely. You
may have to get the silences out of this, Sam, at least, because otherwise people are just going to tune right out.
They already have.
It's Nick's last one. And, you know, let's just double check this so as I can get the answers. No answer.
Are you sure this is more
This is 100% legit now. Are we ready? What is the minimum value of insulation resistance for a 230 volt domestic installation? Is it 0.5? Is it 1 mega ohm, 2 mega ohm, or 1 mega ohm? It's in table 61, so I don't know what you want to know. Like,
I've got it written down.
All right, so what's your answer, Savo?
1 meg, motherfucker.
1 meg.
Go on, girls. You've done it. Right. I had a proud dad moment today, actually.
Do tell.
So Harper's got her own iPad, and it's got like a 6-digit code on it, and she's just learned what the 6-digit code is. I feel that's a proud dad moment. I only showed her like 3 or 4 days ago. She's picked it up. She's free. I was like,
Good,
well
isn't it?
done. It is. Right, okay. Back to listen, stop going with your tangents now. Right. Documentation for every electrical installation should include that required by regulation 514.9, Part 6, Part 7 where applicable, or all of the above.
Is that a question?
Yeah, man.
You have to repeat the question, mate. Go on.
Oh. Documentation for every electrical installation should include that required by regulation 514.9, Part 6, Part 7, or all of the above.
I don't know what
I
the parts
fucking know.
are, so this is just going to be a guess. I'm just gonna...
I don't know what the regulation is. Part 6 is inspection and testing, so that's definitely in there. But Part 7's special locations.
Yeah,
I'm going to say Part
technically
6.
you'd have documentation for because it's a notifiable location, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's no separate documentation in Part 6. So Part 7 rather. So I'm going to just say Part 6 because the only documentation that BS 7671 has are the 2 certificates and the report, and they're both all in parts.
Oh, we've got an answer. We're just going to sit here thinking.
I'm going to go
asshole.
I'm going to go all above.
Savo?
Part 6.
Right. Well, Nick beat you. How do you feel?
If I knew that offhand, then I would be a sadder twat than I look sitting here in my fucking stupid hat.
Listen, you're NIC approved. Nick's only nape it.
Careful. Careful.
Well, they're all the same. They just want to take your money anyway.
Yeah,
Can I just say to everyone, I beat David Savior on a electrician's question. Just get anyone, Sam, next one. This will be the real test.
I always say I'm not an expert at this stuff. I just fucking muddle through as I can.
I am not either.
Listen, if you don't know this, you should. I'm doing this off the top of my head, right?
If Sam knows it, we'll know it.
Cable surrounded by thermal insulation for 400mm or more has a deteriorating factor of 0.63, 0.51, 0.55, or 0.5.
Oh, this is easy. Come on, Sam. Ask me a harder one.
Go on. So, what is the answer, girls?
It's obviously 0.55.
Yes!
You're both wrong.
Oh.
No, I just made it up, haven't you?
0.51. As per table 52.2. You know this.
I'm so excited then.
If I needed to know that, then my job is to know where table 52.2 is in the book, not to know it off the top of my fucking head.
Listen, these are pretty basic things, Savo. All right?
For God's sake.
Right, here's an easy one. Okay? That both of you should know. You've done enough EICRs.
Go on then.
The maximum disconnection time for a lighting circuit in a commercial premises protected by a TT system is 0.7, 0.4, 5.0, or 0.2.
What was C?
5 seconds.
Did you say TT commercial?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hardly do domestic.
Yeah, same. I don't know.
Liar. I know you do commercial stuff.
Not EICRs.
Savo, you do commercial stuff. You should know this.
Clearly he doesn't, and neither do I.
I've never done a TT commercial installation.
Guesses, please.
I can't remember the answers. I'll go with. It's definitely not going to be C. It can't be 5 seconds. So I'll go with B.
Savo?
Yeah, I'll go with what Nick says.
Right, it's 0.2. Come on.
What was that? What was that? A, B, or C, D?
You know, I think I did know that actually.
It was D. It was 0.2.
Oh, I
Table
thought that was
4.1.
B. I thought that was.
Yeah, don't try it,
0.2.
Nick. Listen,
Oh,
I'll even tell you where to find it in the book. Table 4 1.1. All right.
okay. Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you. I'll look it
Fucking
up.
hell, this is like pulling teeth.
Listen, this is the question that both of you should know, right?
Is this bollocks still sponsored? Because they want their money back.
It's actually, I don't think this week is. So there.
I just think I'm going, Dave. Christ. Joking.
The installation reference for a multi-core cable clip direct is A, 30, B, C, A, and D, 13.
Wow.
I
Wow.
can't... Listen, this is a question.
A little bit. Okay. A clip installation resistance of a multi-core clip direct cable is A.
30.
B.
C.
No, B.
C.
C. Don't
A.
say fucking B. Oh, it's A.
Listen, I don't write the questions.
It's C. The answer is B, C anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to go with C.
No, you can't because you're copying Nick now. Nick, you're right.
Yeah, I know. I do it all the time.
Yeah, good lad.
What is the point of this fucking quiz?
I don't know.
On wood or masonry it is or whatever, yeah.
Right, here you go. Last one. This is the final decider. Nick has actually won the general knowledge and is ahead on this. This is winner takes all. This question.
You need Neil Bridgman and Mark Allenson.
Nick is ahead on the general
ace
knowledge, and Nick is winning electrical now, but this one will be the decider. Winner takes all. Work that out.
Winner takes
all.
all.
I have a handicap. I have a Cronenberg handicap.
Right. The maximum ZS to ensure 30 milliamp RCD operation is
13 or 30?
30.
Right.
1667 ohms, 500 ohms, 167 ohms, or 300 ohms.
On what was it?
The maximum ZS to ensure 30 milliamp RCD operation is 1667, 500, 167, or 300.
Well, TT is 1667 maximum permitted, isn't it? And that's the maximum you could have to operate a 30.
Savo, you getting done?
Getting done.
You are getting done by Nick.
Done. To me, you know what? As I get older, I lose more and more track of all this bollocks.
Have I got that? I've got that.
You have got that right, Nick. You best high five yourself.
What did he say?
Boy. 1667.
So did I. I said that.
No, you said 167.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Don't try it.
No, I said 167. Oh, fuck! You gave me the fucking option of 1667 and immediately said 1667. Why would I say 167? Well, I might do because I've had too much crap.
No, you're 100% 167.
167 was not an option.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's D.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
C.
What, B is it? B is C?
I'm going to watch this back. I'll be the only one who does fucking watch it back, but I'm going to watch this back.
No one's got this far. No one's got this far. Right. Who wants one more question?
Yes.
There's nobody else here now. It's just us three.
It's just us three. Right.
I'm having a great time.
Well,
your last show was shit, by the way.
It is chaotic.
This is the worst Monday Club ever.
Excuse me, it's Electricians podcast now, David.
Listen, inspection and testing of a temporary exhibition stand or show should be carried out every 3 months, before every show, as required by venue operator, after each assembly on site.
After each assembly on site.
Let me just call upon all my time exhibition stands.
Yeah, I mean, I just did one yesterday. And it's one we set up, I then tested it.
Obviously, I'm on top of section 70 fucking whatever on exhibition stand. Every time it's done. And if you go and visit any exhibition stands, they're all gash and nobody.
After each assembly on site. Is the correct answer. Nick, listen, Savo, you might have got it right, but Nick is smashing you.
Well deserved.
Thanks, mate.
So Nick has gone from being like Out the YouTubers being like the joke of the YouTubers, like look at this donut, and like he's actually really showing quite technical prowess here.
Dave has said this before when I spoke to you. And I've gone, oh, God, I sound like an idiot on the podcast. You like actually stood your ground and said stuff. Oh, thanks, Dad. I mean, Dave.
No,
good.
You see, you're carrying the mantle forward, Nicholas, with your youth and your memory and your, well, once good looks. So as Sam says, you're looking like a bit of a donut these days. But yeah, you see, old people like me, we lose the plot.
Brain cells, yeah.
We drink too much.
Thanks, mate. Sam, do you want to say anything else nice about me before we go?
Well, I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, Nico. I know it's not been easy. And yeah, I've really appreciated you being a co-host.
Thanks, mate.
Not to say you won't do one in the future. It'd be nice if you did. But I don't. But here's the thing. It's not over. I'm going to be carrying on. But the end is in sight, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the long discussions that we've had about it all. We've done it justice. We've done this strong now. I mean, obviously we had a couple of weeks off recently, but if not, we had done this every day, not far for nearly 2 years, you and me doing this properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. We've had some good guests on, unfortunately.
Not tonight.
Some bad guests. But no, it's been fun. I think we've made a bit of an impact on everyone and people enjoy it. And I'm sorry for people that are going to miss it, or the duo of us two for a bit, but doesn't mean if it's still hanging around in a while and Sam wants to come on for a little guest episode, I'm more than happy to do it. But yeah, I think we've come to a natural end, like we've said, and we've enjoyed every step of the way. So it's all good.
Agreed. It's going to be carrying on. Savo's going to jump on here and there. We're going to have...
Just so you know.
No, we've discussed it.
There's something to look forward to.
I've discussed it with a few people jumping on. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like over the next couple of months, but we'll see where it goes. If people are still enjoying it, then it carries on. But it sort of took a bit of a downward turn in the last couple of months and kind of knocks the backside out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes the enjoyment out when.
It's tough, isn't it? Because there's just not enough dynamism on in the electrical industry.
There really isn't. It's. I mean, I could talk about shit that I do all day at work, but how do you make that entertaining? How do you get people to listen to that? And who, in fact, wants to listen to someone talking about their day at work after they've done a day at work doing what you're doing?
Or you could record yourself all day at work, and then people, when they've been at work all day, they watch you at work all day in the evening. But it works for some people.
It's madness. Savo, well, thanks for coming and bringing not much to the party tonight.
I think we would have been better off just being me and Dave tonight. We would have been organised. We would have had the right thing. We haven't offended people. But Sam, it's always been a pleasure, Sam, and I thank you for that. I just thanked you, didn't I not?
Do you want to sign us out?
Monday Club, we're out.